Hey, what's up, y'all? We made it to another Friday, and welcome to On the Needle. If this is your first time watching, then the background story for this video is I started collecting vinyls in December of 2020 after I got a few as a Christmas gift, and then got my record player and just have been collecting a lot of them since then. So I have like 40 plus now. Some of them have been gifts, but largely I purchased a lot of these myself. And this week we are talking about Kaytranada's album Bubba. So in case you don't know who Kaytranada is, don't worry, because actually I did not either a few years ago. My first time hearing of him was on Mary J. Blige's Strength of a Woman album, and he's featured on the track Telling the Truth, which actually should have been a single in my opinion. It's one of the strongest tracks on that album. But I listened to it, I couldn't pick him out because I didn't hear him rapping, I didn't hear him singing. I thought maybe he played some type of instrument, guitar or something like that. Maybe that's why he was being featured. So I like reading the credits for albums and songs, and found out that he produced the song, he played percussion on it, I believe synthesizer, and he also mixed the song. So from that point on, I really took an interest to his music. And when his album Bubba came out last year, I had to pick it up because I had heard a couple of the songs just here and there. And it has this cool feature here where you can see on his eyes, it looks like there's like 2 or 3 eyes in one. Really cool. He actually even did a really nice marketing campaign for the album when it first came out, where on Snapchat you could use that filter, like if you were taking a selfie or something like that. It's pretty cool. I used it a couple times. But the album is very good. It is such a vibey type of record. It always puts me in a good mood when I put it on, especially now working from home still, quarantine. This really just puts me in a good mood, and it's good to have as background music, but it also kind of helps me get my concentration locked in and kind of lifts my mood too. So just, it's dope. Really, really dope album. Has some really cool artwork on the back too. This butterfly here, you open it up, have all the song credits. I won't pull all of this all the way out, but basically it's 2 LPs, and there is a big fold out poster that comes with this too. So definitely some great value here for this album. And Kaytranada also recently made history because he is the first person of African American descent. He's Haitian Canadian, and he's technically a Haitian Canadian DJ. That's how he basically came to fame back in 2013. But at this year's Grammy ceremony, he was the first Black person to win in the electronic dance album category. He won for Best Electronic or Dance Album of 2020, and he also won for the single 10% that's featured on this album as well. So you can think of it kind of like when they do those compilation albums, like maybe a Quincy Jones or a Timbaland or Pharrell. It's kind of sort of something like that. So on this album, there are several guest appearances on here. He has Tidra Moses, Tinashe, actually Pharrell is on here. On the song he won the Grammy for, I may be butchering the name, but it's Kali Uchis, I believe. Masego, Estelle. I mean, he really has some top-notch people on this album. And what I love about it is the people that he's featured, even though there are some big names here and there, he really, I think, went for the best artistry and the person who would really carry out the theme that he had for each of those songs. So this is the jam. I was really, really excited when he won those Grammys because I think it's very well deserved. His music is really, really good. Like I said, I've been following him for a few years now, ever since I first heard the track he did for the Mary J. Blige album. And yeah, if you have not checked out this album, make sure you do. It's a mix of, I would say, vibey, kind of R&B, a little bit of rap, but I would say more so on the R&B side. And it's just, I'm telling you, you just put it in and it's a no skip, you know. I think for anyone who is really into music, that's a rare find when you listen to a whole album and you can say, all right, I'll listen to this whole thing. But typically you have maybe 3 or 4 songs that you don't like as much. But on this one, I can honestly say I can listen to it straight through, no skips, and yeah, it jams. So curious to see what you all think about it. If you've ever heard of Kaytranada before, if you have, then weigh in on the comments and leave your thoughts on his latest album, Bubba. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you all next Friday.